I'm at Old Faithful, and I don't know what they were talking about it being a hot spring, because I'll tell you what, I'm freezing cold. So, since the last video, I went from Shadow Mountain in Wyoming down to Old Faithful and Yellowstone, and I saw a bunch of cool nature in Yellowstone, like the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone and buffalo and elk and moose, which were all surprisingly small. Just on this walk alone, not one, not two, but 5 people have said, "Oh shoot, I thought your dog, I thought it was a coyote." It's very funny. Very funny. Scoutlish! Oh, look at the wildlife in its natural habitat. And then I drove to Boise to get my computer and Starlink Amazon packages. Unboxing video. I don't know what this is. Booties for Scout. And a bubble gun. This is just the best day ever. This is such a good day. The last piece of the puzzle is getting batteries for Scout's bubble gun. Got the fucking batteries. I ran. Cause it's time for bubbles! Also, I got smelling salts. I've never tried. Oh, it's kind of scary. I can smell them here. Oh! Oh my god. Fuck, that burned. Unboxing part 2. So fresh. Wait, this thing is an SD card holder? No way. Apple, you're wasteful. This is all trash. Then I drove through Oregon to Kennewick, Washington, where I camped out on a Walmart/Anytime Fitness for a few days, and I found a friend at a golf course who unfortunately did not stick around because Scout was not a fan of. Long story short, Boise was cool. The rest of Idaho is pretty kind of what you'd imagine. It's pretty boring, not gonna lie. No offense to you, Idahos. But I'm leaving Idaho, is what I'm getting at. Going to Oregon. I finally found my first welcome to blank sign. Yeah, me and Scout are just taking a little rest stop right inside the border of Oregon, playing some frisbee. I found a stray cat at the golf course, and she's being very she's really trying right now not to eat it. I'm gonna see if they can coexist. Scout, you wanna say hi? Are you a little bit afraid of it? Are you afraid of it? I don't think she likes it. I don't think she's a fan. I was thinking I was gonna name him John Daly, because I found him at a golf course. Or Appa, because, I mean, he looks just like Appa. So, Scout and I spent the last few days in a Walmart/Anytime Fitness parking lot in Kennewick, Washington, and we found that cat, John Appa Daly. He's up for adoption, and they said apparently the cat's name's Ezra, which I think is a weird way of pronouncing John Appa Daly. It did not end up being someone's cat. It was just a stray I found. that I could not take care of because Scout did not fuck with it. Anyways, today we are headed to Mount Rainier National Park to go to a cool camp spot that my friend Carson recommended to me. And then I headed out to maybe the most remote place I've been on a trip other than Shadow Mountain, which was a service road outside the Mount Rainier National Park, thanks to recommendation of Carson. I'm at this viewpoint where you can see Mount Rainier. I met the nicest lady, and she just gave me an apple. And she's like, oh, if you're from California, you gotta have some fresh citrus. So, got a nice apple from a lady, and Scout and I are ready to head to our spot for the night. I'll update you when I'm there. Scout, do you wanna go for a walk? You wanna go for a walk? Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, yeah. So we got the Starlink set up. We finally found a open patch of sky that it works. Actually, it's the fastest I have had it so far. Right there. We're just out here in the beautiful wilderness of Mount Reindeer or something. I don't know. Where is she? Come here! Something I like about being out here in the middle of nowhere is when I have a thought that I want to say out loud, or I just have a song stuck in my head, no one else is here. Sometimes I just be having songs stuck in my head and singing out loud, and I'm low-key terrified there's gonna be someone around the corner. You're like, there's gonna be a bear, and I'm just gonna be standing there like, I work the black dog in the stride of your life. And the bear's just gonna walk around the corner and like, fucking eat me. Then when I left the service road, we headed to Seattle, but I decided to make a stop for a hike at a place called Comet Falls, which I gravely underestimated the difficulty of. And good morning, Scout. Good morning. Hi. Hi. Ow! Today we are hiking to Comet Falls in the Mount Rainier National Park on recommendation of Carson. Shout out to Carson, he is the best fucking guy ever. So yeah, we're hiking Comet Falls. It's a 3.8 mile hike. We already did 2 this morning for our morning walk, per usual. Whew. And I'll let you know when I get there. Now, it's good to always be outside hiking and challenging myself physically, because boy, was I cocky to think that I could do this easily. I am a mile and a half of 4 miles in, and I'm dead. Scout somehow is treating this like a small side quest. Scout, are you mocking me? That's what it feels like. Waterfall. What do you know? Finally, we've made it. Comet Falls. Comet Falls? I mean, Comet Falls more like waterfalls. Finally made it back down the mountain. Scout's starting her protest of the van already. Can you hear this one? And yeah, it was very long. It hurt my legs very bad, and now we're going to drive to Seattle. So Scout and I have made it to Seattle. There's proof, I guess. Apparently it's like $50 to go up in the elevator, so I don't even know if we're gonna do that, but we're gonna go look at it up close at the base. Yeah, check it out, see what's going on. Then, instead of going to the Seattle Space Needle, we went to the History of Pop Culture Museum. Scout and I made it in. Undetected shit. We're gonna hang out at the museum now, I'll keep you updated. And saw a super cool recording of a Kurt Cobain or Nirvana concert, and got to see the History of Horror Movies exhibit and the History of Gaming, and got to play some instruments. What is that, guitar? was sick, but Scout was not a fan of the drums. Then we headed to Olympia and saw a super cool nature walk. Scout and I stopped at this beautiful park in Olympia, Washington. Apparently there's some waterfalls, so we're gonna go check that out. And I think maybe we'll head to Portland today, maybe not. Definitely gotta do some laundry though, because Scout likes to get my bed very dirty. Let's go find some salmon, Scout. Salmon. And did some work on the van. I'm doing my, how do I set this up? I'm adding cock to the floorboard right here. Maybe I should have a paper towel. I think that's right? Right? Yeah, it looks... should be good, I think. I guess we will see. Then we drove back down to Oregon. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you wanna go for a walk? In the forest? Go for a walk? Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's go! Let's go! Ow! Yeah! 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 We're gonna go to the Cumberland. Hello. Trail or the tunnel trail. I was looking for something. Hi. Hello again. Yes, good to see you. Then I went and checked out this plain house in the forest outside Eugene, Oregon, which I can't bag on too hard because his vehicle house is honestly way cooler than mine. And after we left there, we drove back down to home state, California, and we were gonna go check out a place called Crater Lakes National Park. And on the way, we found this super cool, I think it was an emptied out river. That was Tenoch's theory. And we stopped there for a hike, and Scout was having fun getting extremely dirty. So I had to like dip her in the water. It's pretty cute. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi. Ooh. I want to do a little strength test, see if I can hold Scout over my head. What do you think? Gotta clean your boss off, sorry. Scout and I are going for a little morning hike, walk thing through Crater Lake National Park. Not a pretty day, if I'm being honest, but it's snowy, potentially gonna be rainy. Nice big old mountain over there. We're gonna go for a little walk. You wanna go for a walk? Let's go. Let's go. I came back from our walk a while ago. We got about a mile into our 2-mile walk and we were like, no. And yeah, this place is not come at the right time of year. I'll just say that. It's wet and cold and windy and rainy and cold. So I'm just doing some homework, have a little breakfast. Scout still got her walks, so don't you worry. We're taking a little chill and probably gonna head out of here, come back another time. And then we finally did get to Crater Lakes, and the weather was suboptimal to say the least. And we only stayed there for hour or two, and then we drove to Tahoe, where I stayed for 3 weeks, and Ryan came up and hung out with me. And then from there I drove to Santa Cruz for a week, and then I drove to LA for a week. And then next I'll be driving out to maybe the Bahamas, but definitely Florida region of the country. So going through the whole South. The next state I'm going to after Thanksgiving is Arizona. There's a bunch of cool stuff there, so I will keep you posted. Thanks for watching. Peace.